Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's weather planning briefing. My name is Leanna Allegretto, presenting from National Weather Service in Missoula, and we are going to go through the next several days worth of weather. First half of the forecast, quite dry. Second half of the forecast, quite unsettled. And that's basically what I have written here. It's going to be consistently hot and mostly dry through Saturday. But by Saturday, we start to see the effects of a cold front and a low pressure system make its way eastward into the Northern Rockies, where we begin to see that destabilization of conditions Saturday, and it continues right through early next week. And with that, we'll expect to see thunderstorm chances each day with moderate to heavy rain at times, especially in certain parts of western Montana, which I'll get into as we get further into this briefing. And then looking out into the far long-term forecast, the hot and dry pattern that we typically see this time of year does look like it will return in the 8 to 14 day forecast. Here's our threat matrix. You can see Friday pretty bland because we're just hot and dry on Friday. And then Saturday we start to see the introduction of low chances of thunderstorms with a much more moderate chance of thunderstorms area-wide on Sunday. And then again on Monday, dying off on Tuesday, although there does look to be a chance for thunderstorms on Tuesday as well. But you do notice the northwest Montana heavy rain on Monday, July 4th. So let's get deeper into that. So I mentioned it's going to be hot and dry. Saturday will be our hottest day. You can see there's 90-degree temperatures in central Idaho with mid to upper 80s for the most part in western Montana. And our min relative humidities are quite dry in most locations except for the mountainous terrain, which you would expect. Some teens down in the Beaverhead and Deer Lodge, and most of the other low-lying areas are in the 20s. So it's still very dry, hot and dry. And then you see the change come Monday. Monday's high temperatures are much cooler, struggling to get out of the 70s just about everywhere across the forecast region. And I showed Tuesday's min humidities for a much larger flip of things. You can see it's much more moist. Most locations across north central Idaho and western Montana. The only place that remains dry is the southern Beaverhead Deer Lodge region during the Tuesday time frame. So I mentioned there would be rain. Now this graphic I'm showing here is the 72-hour mean rainfall totals, basically from when the trough enters the picture on Sunday and continues through about Wednesday afternoon. And what you can see here is about anywhere from a quarter of an inch to a half inch or greater, especially up in northwest Montana and west central Montana and in the mountains. Some of those lighter, I guess they would be lime green or perhaps yellow. You're getting closer to the 1 inch mark and slightly over the 1 inch mark. And again, just to remind you, this is a 72-hour mean rainfall total. And it's just a return to wet and moist. So a lot of it will occur with thunderstorms. A lot of it will occur outside of a thunderstorm with just some persistent rainfall. But overall, much wetter than what we've seen as of late. What are the chances for thunderstorms? Well, for Saturday afternoon through evening, this is the 12-hour thunderstorm percent potential. And you can see that most of it's focused around southwest Montana into central Idaho. Then it becomes a little bit more widespread by Sunday afternoon and evening. You can see the chances for thunderstorms increase and become more widespread, and then become a little bit more focused along the divide and across western Montana down into southwest Montana, where the greatest chances of thunderstorms will occur. So that is what we're concerned with going into this wet and unsettled period Sunday through possibly Wednesday at the latest. What do we expect beyond that? I did mention that we are returning into a hot and dry pattern potentially. This is the 8 to 14 day precipitation outlook. You can see there's a big old brown spot over us for the below normal precip amounts, and quite high chances of seeing above normal temperatures across just about everywhere except the state of Maine and much of New England. So hot and dry is the story. We will return to that in the 8 to 14 day forecast. Thank you for listening. That date is incorrect, but I apologize. We will be back on Sunday, July 3rd.